Hey y'all, hey, welcome to the Joys of Loss podcast, where we acknowledge, accept, and address our major life transitions so that we can learn better, love better, and live better. Since we won't make it out alive, let's have a divine time. And remember to always stay wild. I am your host, Zan Washington, and this is episode 18. All right, here we are. Back with another podcast. So while you're here, go ahead on and like, subscribe, comment, do something. All right, I need some feedback. All right. I'd love to know what you all think about these episodes, things that is bringing up for you, maybe healing, maybe questions. Help me, help you, help me. You know what I'm saying? Help me, help you, help me. Let's make it a little cyclical, all right? I would love to know what your thoughts are. So make sure you please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know like when these episodes are here. If you're listening, put a review. Feel free to email me. Just, y'all, let me know. All right, so today we're going to talk about letting go. All right, letting go and how difficult that is. I think something that's very interesting when it comes to grieving or like loss or anything like that. I don't know if we really talk enough about when we choose to let something go and what that feels like when we're calling it an end, or we're ending something, or you just need to make a decision that something isn't working for you, or maybe you need to pivot. I know, especially in business, when you start doing something, or maybe this is what you were known for, or maybe you're trying a new career and you were always this thing and now you're this thing. I know I kind of dealt with that with leaving, I would say, traditional education. It's interesting because I define myself as like a retired teacher because I retired. But the thing is that I'm still educating. I'm still here. I'm still teaching. I'm still sharing and sharing knowledge. And I know I'll always be an educator. I'll always be an educator at heart. That is a big part of who I am and how I'm made up. But to not be a traditional teacher where I had a classroom and I was working for a school district, or I was still a college professor, to not do those things, my choice was kind of hard. It was hard to release that identifier that I had on myself for over 12 years. And so I think that sometimes when it comes to, maybe a particular career, or maybe this thing that you used to do and everybody knows that you did this thing and now you don't, or now you don't want to, maybe you haven't told everybody yet, but you know that it's time, okay? And that is really hard. It's hard to let yourself go. And I know in one of my previous episodes I talked about like grieving your old self, and I think I talked a little bit about like letting your old self die. But I just kept hearing this thing on a podcast, on a pick a card reading, I don't know, whatever I heard. But it's just the idea that to become the person that you want to be, or to be your next level self, or to embrace change, your new life is gonna cost you your old one. And it's like, sometimes when you think of that, that's kind of comforting, right? Like it could be where, oh, bet, like I don't like this no more. Or yeah, I want to make more money. Or yeah, I'm cool like making more. I'm cool having a better relationship. I'm cool traveling more. Yeah, we could think all these things. You'd be like, bet, that's cool. But sometimes we don't think your new life is going to cost you your old one. We don't think like, wow, that's letting go of everything. And maybe some things are able to still come with you, but what if it all changes? What if it's all different? Yeek. you know? And that's where I'm at this very moment. Just trying to release all expectations, all possible plans of what could happen. And I'm saying, universe, show me how good it gets. And it has really highlighted a big part of me, especially as a Taurus. So being a Taurus, that's my sun sign, a Taurus, because my birthday's in April. So it's coming up. Ooh, that I like planning. I like making plans, and I want to follow the plan. And here's the thing. You know, the biggest thing about the making of the plan was I made some like really long plans, like things in my life where it took years for that to really happen. And I'm really down with committing for the long term. But man, when I realized that, oh no, I'm getting to the end of the plan and it's not what I thought it was, and like letting that go, I felt like I'm just like holding on to the reins, you know? So I don't know if any of y'all follow me on Instagram or anything like that, but I'm really into hot air ballooning. Okay, that's definitely one. That's an interesting hobby, right? So I've gone 3 times already, and I feel like if I could go hot air balloon a lot, I definitely would. And here's something to like a hot air balloon analogy. So as the heat is going in the balloon, you're in the like the basket or whatever. And so like the people, when they're holding on to that basket before it's enough heat in the balloon to carry you, they're really holding on. Okay, they're really holding on because the balloon, all it wants to do is just go. All right. But like once they let go and they get the clear, and it's like you gotta let it go, stop fighting, it just floats up effortlessly, y'all. It doesn't go, it doesn't shoot up. You just ease up, y'all. You just float to this. Oh, you gotta do it. I mean, everyone should hot air balloon at least once. So yeah. And I often reflect on that when I'm holding on to something so tight. It's like, just let it go. And most of the time, it's easier. And not just easy all the time. And it's hard. And you could mourn that. Like, that is a loss. But the beauty that comes, like, they're holding on to that basket, right? So you not, because they're not ready yet for you to get lifted off. But if they kept holding on, you would not get to see that beautiful view, the world like that, seeing it to where you can zoom out like to the highest. I have my newest tattoo is zoom out, so I have a zoom out to remind myself of that, to zoom out. And y'all, letting go, just let go. The things that aren't trying to hold on to you. And you know what? Even the things that are trying to hold on to you, because sometimes things are holding on to you that you need to let go of. And you can just call it quits. And you can just say, this isn't working for me. So just let it go. And another thing that I'm thinking of when it's not just something tangible, it could be just a real mindset. So something that I've been doing in my healing is my own mindset, like how I actually talk to myself or what story I'm telling myself. And it's like, if I've been telling myself the same story and I know that it's not true, just let the story go. So like how much healing do you really need to do? How many affirmations do you really need to do? Like once you've done that and things have been proven to me that that's not the story. So at this point, I'm just staying connected to that identity. It's like, no, I'm not a traditional teacher anymore. Let it go. I'm not this thing. This is who I am now. And so that's what I mean with the whatever you are saying is your healing thing. Like, oh, I'm never good with money, or I'm always broke, or, bad dates happen to me. It's like, maybe that's the case, but the thing is about, you gotta let that go. Like, and say, that's not who I am. That's not what I want. So I am this. I am great with money. I have the best dates ever. I can't wait to meet my partner, if that's for you. Yeah, like, just let the story go. Stop it. Just stop the mulling over and the woe is me in that, like, after a while. Because, I get needing that, because you need to know where it comes from sometimes, or maybe your brain needs that to, like, really click, to be, okay, what is this thing? Like, what is my problem? But once you figure out your problem, like, let's do the thing. You know what I mean? Like, let's let it go and live life in the healed version of you, and then go from there. You know what I mean? Like, what will that be? What will that look like? So I'm just encouraging you to let it go, telling myself to let it go, and that everything is fine. Everything is okay. You are okay. It is all good. And that love is waiting to just be here with you, that it's all around you. And we just need to let go and let it flow. Okay? Let go, let God, whatever you need, let it go, y'all. Let's let it go so that we can actually be present and be what we need to be. Be who we are. All right? So, I'm going to go to book divination, all right? So, when you're ready, this is how you heal. It's from my favorite author, Brianna Weiss. Y'all, if anyone knows her, send her this, share it with her, at her. Everyone at Brianna Weiss, and be like, Zan loves you, and Zan wants to meet you. I really want to meet you, Brianna. Actually, I'm going to DM her, maybe. But y'all add her and tell her how much we use her books in this pod, okay? So, yeah, okay, so let's do a little book divination where we're feeling what is the collective need. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, right here. Y'all, I cannot make this up. How future self-work can help you heal. What? Okay. Future self-work is a process of visualizing yourself many years down the line. When you sit down to do it, make sure you're in a quiet and calm place and have a pen and paper handy. Close your eyes and visualize the highest and best version of yourself. It doesn't matter what age you are. Know that it is common to first see scary things, like being dead or hurt or in pain when you're older. And know that it is just your fear of what could happen that you're seeing. Once that subsides and you finally see what you're going to be like in the future, start asking that person questions and see what they say in your mind. Know that this is all entirely a projection of who you already are and where you already know you're meant to be heading. It's just a process of making you aware of that fact. Often, visualizing yourself happy and single or happy and coupled with someone new in the future is just what you need to let go of someone. Your future self could also advise you on what to do in the moment, or whether or not you really need to let a relationship go. You are basically tapping into the counsel of the highest and wisest part of yourself. Future self equal older, which means better developed. And as long as what you write down feels real, true, and helpful, you should trust it. The reality is that you already are the best version of yourself. Everything that's happening around you right now is helping you realize that once and for all. Y'all, I think we've hit on this before. I guess collective, maybe we needed this to hear this again. What is that? Oh yeah, we did. Okay, cool. Hey man, sometimes we need to repeat stuff. Sometimes we need to hear it again, and that's cool. So shout out to Spirit for hooking us up with that. All right. But future self-work, y'all, it's like letting that old self go and focusing on who you are now and letting the future guide you. Not hinder you, but letting it guide you. and bringing yourself closer and closer to that future self so that we're all aligned in the present. All right? So let go, y'all. Let flow. Let God just, it's a beautiful world out here. You have a beautiful life. It can be beautiful. It can be more beautiful. It can be better for you and for your family. But most of all, for you. Because if you are good, then everything else can fall into place. Take care of you, y'all. All right? So make sure y'all check out the website, alwaysstaywild.com. We got some nice merch. All right? We got the digital products of helping you prepare for the inevitable, or a thorough guide to pre-planning your funeral. Also, I have my life coaching available, so my one-to-one program. I'm also launching a group program. All right, so check that out on the website. Get on the wait list for that. Ew. Yeah, so yeah, check out the website. Do that. And of course, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Share this message. Let's all feel good out here and share our lives. Yeah, so since we won't make it out alive, let's have a divine time. And remember to always stay wild, y'all. I love y'all so much. Bye.